Leap of faith. Ha! Yeah. You thought I was gonna be splattered all over the ground, or at least bump my head a little bit, but no. I'm a master of jumping out of buildings and landing into irradiated water. That's what I do. Yeah, you didn't know that? That's one of my specialties. Now, I was on hiatus for a little while because I had to get back the flavor of the Fallout universe. And oh, did I get the flavor of the Fallout universe? I juiced it, I pancaked it, I stir fried it, I made it into a nice steak. So now I'm back in the mood. I'm like, yeah, I could do this. I could wander the wastelands. I know what I'm doing now. I'm not just flopping around, just making up my own thing as I go on. No, I know how to actually get things that I need to build things. I'm like a little ant in the Fallout universe, just going around picking up stuff, taking it back to my nest, get yelled at by my queen. She's like, "You're incompetent." Like, yes, I know I'm incompetent, but I'm damn sexy when I'm incompetent. The Lone Wanderer. Oh, I see what they did there. See, they're trying to incorporate their own slogans into the game. Ha! I get it, but Desbla, I get it. I want to ask you guys something. I kind of feel lonely. Not in, I don't have a partner to live with or anything. Lonely in the sense, am I the only one in this world who enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse? I'm just saying. Is that an enemy? No, it's just a regular drifter. Maybe that drifter likes X-Men Apocalypse. Well, maybe. Uh-oh.
So that's it, huh?
Hey! Hey, I saved your life. Why are you attacking me? Okay, lady. Okay. You want to do this and keep that ridiculous haircut of yours? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. An epic VATS stim pack usage. Alright, that calmed her down. I guess she wasn't a fan of X-Men Apocalypse. Or it's probably because I blew up her pet. Hey, it's not my fault her pet exploded. It's her fault for strapping landmines to her mole rat pets. Me and mole rats don't get along. We used to be pals a long time ago in the DC Waste. I used to walk up on mole rats and they'd be like, "Hey, let's go out to dinner." Like, yeah, mole rat, we could totally go out to dinner. But now, these days, we fell apart. We went our own separate ways, and we're just not friendly anymore. We're not brothers in arms anymore. We're strangers to ourselves. But back in the old days, me and mole rats were tight. And I had the animal friend perk at that time. I don't have it now with me. I don't think I'll be picking that perk up. It's very useful. Well, no, I won't say that. Let me retract or redact that. I won't pick up that perk until I start going out into the wilderness, where the buildings are less sparse. Because back in DC Wastelands you had the city part, and you also had the other part where there was barely any human life. There are giant rat scorpions, albino rat scorpions, a couple of super mutants, man bear pigs, and a bunch of mole rats. And everybody else was like dead. And there was like a Necronomicon out there too. So yeah, maybe when I start heading out into the less populated areas, then I might pick up the Animal Friend perk. But other perks come first. So I was playing this game, as I told you guys. Actually, why do I keep saying actually? Because I can't think of anything right now. Anyway, what I was doing is I actually replayed from the very beginning of this game. And I found out there are some perks that I didn't even know that I needed. So I built up my character as a swab. Wanderer. What I mean by that is, I put all my charisma points, all of them, into, well, I said that backwards. I put all my points into charisma so I could win every talking challenge or speech challenge. Man, I'm becoming simple. Talking? Do you mean speech? And you said actually a lot too. Ooh, you see that? There was the glowing one feral ghoul down there. So what I'm going to do, because I haven't used it in a while, I can't fast travel while the enemy's there, is I'm going to go pick up my armor. That's a good excuse to use armor, right? Haven't used my power armor. Ah, yes, there we go. It's time for the slaughtering to begin. Well, the minigun did a whole lot of damage, but I ran through my armor pretty quick. Maybe I should have targeted his legs rather than his arms. That would have made more sense, right? To have him crawling on the ground instead of him having legs to lunge at me. Oh. Glad I paid attention to my health there. My voice just cracked. Who invited you to my ghoul slaughtering party? I'm a very selfish person. When I say party, it doesn't mean you're invited. You just make my bloodlust more intense. I know you're up there. As soon as I get past this tiny ledge, you're doomed. You're doomed! I told you. Really? Do I really hear that off in the distance? Do I hear a 10mm pistol going off? Oh, you're so dead.